Hey guys, Jimena Fosado here. Welcome to this video. Today we're going to be talking about how to build a solo, different techniques, how to make it melodic, maybe a little bit shreddy, and the basic concepts to convey what you want when you're soloing. So let's get on the video. What is the solo? Well, it's every guitarist's favorite part of a song, usually, right? The solo is part of the climax of a song. Start building up from less to more. As a guitarist, we usually make the mistake of wanting to put all the guitar techniques that we know only on one solo. Take it easy. You don't have to prove everything that you know on one solo only. Also take into account what comes after your solo. Is it gonna be a build-up? Is it gonna be like right into like a big chorus? I'm gonna use an example of my original song, Color Clouds. I define that song a little bit melodic, but still shreddy. Most of us want tasty licks. It's all about where to play the special notes. Most people might say the pentatonic or modes and stuff, knowing when silence is needed. Repetition, melody, intervals, hammer-on, pull-offs, tapping, you know all the techniques already. Sometimes it's not about the technique, but the emotion. Think of a conversation. You don't speak with all the words that you know. You want to accentuate sometimes, you pause, and then you separate different ideas. From Color Clouds, I'm coming from a bridge that is playing with intervals such as I have different elements that I'm doing there. Sometimes you could do pentatonic and adding certain notes of a natural scale. And even so I'm using like some sort of double tapping, you know, I'm hammering on with my left hand, and with the right hand, I'm doing kind of like octaves and fifths and using two patterns that are symmetrical. That way, I'm kind of blending from the bridge to start my solo. Started melodic, but still making a point. Usually I look at the pentatonic or the arpeggios as the skeleton of a scale. That way I can start moving around. You can start using different thrills that, you know, slides and like vibrato. Then you could add bends, and as you can tell, like using the common licks of. You can play with different subdivisions or different rhythms. Then I'm adding notes that are not in the pentatonic. Using the flat five. From the pentatonic, moving to a full scale, moving to like a shreddy lick. That way, you're kind of like intensifying your solo. Here, I'm kind of doing like a string skipping. Then doing hammer-on pull-up. Then you move across, still using slides to make it a little bit tasty and melodic. Your voice, right? You're kind of speaking. You want it to be memorable. That's why like melodies stick to people a lot. Classical songs, usually you can, you know, identify solos because you're able to sing them, right? There's a lot of examples out there. I'm kind of blending all the notes so they're like vocals when they're like doing different thrills. You can still sing it, and then you can add the shreddy parts here and there like sparkles, right? At least that's how I think of it. As you can tell, I'm playing with the bends. And then I'm kind of doing playing with open strings, octaves, call and response, making it part of a conversation. So that way you can separate the ideas, but still it's the whole, which is your solo. To the next part. Yeah, I'm kind of hammering on pull-off with the left hand, and I'm using two fingers to tap on two different frets of the same string. I think of the song of E major or C sharp minor, right? So you have that scale here. Think king of 3 upper string here. And still looking to another pattern here. It's gonna give you like a 9th extension, makes a solo way more rich. Another highlight, double stops. Followed by another climax of still like bends on another octave. There's nowhere to go like even higher than that. Here we go, back to like, we're kind of saying goodbye, so you know, like bringing it down, bringing it home. Small motifs or ideas from the main melody of the song. Kind of doing a little bit of rhythm, like with the, like a palmy, like a dead note. Percussive, you know? And then playing with a little bit of dissonance. And letting the note ring, because it's pretty much the end of the solo. Oh my gosh, I need to sound pro and like use modes and scales and this and that. Remember, a mode usually has one special note. Look at the arpeggio and add that note. Also, you could look at the pentatonic and do the same thing. In another example, if you have B minor and you want to make it Dorian, we want to highlight the 6th. It's like salt. Give it just a little bit so people can taste it. Same with music, right? Now your blues licks. Giving that special note here. Remember, it has to serve the song, especially if the solo goes in a song that is using vocal. Grab a little bit of the motifs and the melody of the chorus, which is what people usually recognize. Well guys, this is pretty much the end of the video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it was helpful. How to build the solo, how to create it. The less that you overthink, it's gonna sound better. Don't forget to follow me on social media. Again, my name is Jimena Fosado. It's gonna be showing here on the screen. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.